For hundreds of years, sailors, explorers, and entire communities have reported eerie encounters with mysterious mermaids. Some claim to have been lured into a trance by a red dye mermaid lurking in a South African river, while others point to a baffling skeleton displayed in Denmark's National Museum as undeniable proof. Let's uncover the mermaid sightings ever recorded. Number 1. Baffeljags River. In January 2008, near the village of Suurbroek in South Africa's Western Cape, a group of friends enjoying a barbecue along the Baffeljags River reported an encounter with the legendary mermaid-like creature known locally as the Caiman. According to their account, they heard mysterious splashing in the water and saw a figure resembling a woman with long black hair. As they approached, the figure reportedly looked at them with eyes that had a red tint, inducing a hypnotic-like state. The witnesses claim they had to pull each other away to break free from the trance. Despite multiple people allegedly witnessing this event, the story did not gain widespread media attention. But not all mermaid encounters happen in the shadows of rivers and lakes. Sometimes something washes up on shore, sparking intense debate. Number 2. British Beach Mermaid. In October 2016, the coastal town of Great Yarmouth, Norfolk, England, became the focus of intense speculation after reports surfaced about a mermaid-like carcass washing up on the shore. Local resident Paul Jones shared images online showing a figure with a human-like head and a fishtail, causing a social media frenzy. Many debated whether this could be genuine evidence of mermaids or just another hoax. However, further investigation revealed a different story. Paul Jones is a well-known modeler with a passion for creating eerie sculptures. His social media activity, particularly within the horror and Halloween DIY community, strongly suggested that the so-called mermaid was nothing more than an elaborate fabrication. This event mirrors past mermaid hoaxes, such as the infamous Fiji mermaid, a grotesque taxidermy creation that combined different animal parts to resemble a mythical creature. The Great Yarmouth Mermaid serves as yet another reminder of how quickly modern social media can turn a staged spectacle into a global phenomenon, reigniting age-old debates about the existence of mermaids. But mermaid stories are nothing new. In fact, some of the earliest recorded encounters date back to the time of the Roman Empire. Number 3. Pliny the Elder's accounts. Reports of mermaids date back centuries, and one of the earliest comes from Pliny the Elder, a Roman naturalist of the 1st century. In natural history, he documented sightings of tritons, male merfolk, and nereids, sea nymphs, along the coasts of modern-day Portugal and France. A delegation from Olisipo, now Lisbon, reported to Emperor Tiberius that a triton had been seen off their coast, fitting traditional descriptions. Pliny also noted that nereids were spotted on the same shores, but, contrary to popular belief, their human-like parts were covered in scales. Even more disturbingly, the governor of Gaul informed Emperor Augustus that multiple nereid corpses had washed ashore, and locals claimed to have heard their sorrowful songs before they passed away. Ancient texts are one thing, but what about modern-day encounters? Some sightings are captured in eerie photographs that leave even skeptics scratching their heads. Number 4. Cave sightings. In the Philippines, a particular incident took place near Calangaman Island. A tourist captured a photograph where the silhouette of a mermaid-like figure appeared beside them. Witnesses noted that the area had a strong, pungent odor following the sighting. Interestingly, the mermaid wasn't noticed during the swim, but was later spotted in the photograph. Unfortunately, by then it was too late to investigate further. While Calangaman Island doesn't have a mermaid statue, the town of Atimonan in Quezon Province has erected a mermaid statue along the shore, commemorating frequent mermaid sightings reported over the centuries. Even famous explorers have claimed to see these mysterious beings. And one of the most well-known sailors in history, Christopher Columbus himself, was convinced he had seen mermaids with his own eyes, but was he right? Before we continue, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It means the world. It really supports this channel, and if you do that for me, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Number 5. Christopher Columbus's observation. On January 9, 1493, while sailing near what is now the Dominican Republic, Christopher Columbus reported seeing 3 creatures he believed were mermaids. In his journal, he described them as rising well out of the sea, but noted they were not as beautiful as they are said to be, pointing out that their faces had some masculine traits. Today, most historians agree Columbus likely encountered manatees, large aquatic mammals native to the Caribbean. Often called sea cows, manatees have rounded faces, human-like eyes, and paddle-shaped tails. They can grow between 10 and 12 feet long and weigh anywhere from 800 to 1,200 pounds. Their slow movements and habit of surfacing for air may have led sailors to mistake them for mermaids. While some mermaid sightings happen by chance, others have been so unsettling that they've actually stopped major construction projects in their tracks. Stay tuned. Number 6. Zimbabwe Reservoir Encounters. In 2012, construction projects near Gokwe and Mutare, Zimbabwe, came to an abrupt halt, not due to engineering issues, but because of mermaid sightings. Workers at the reservoirs refused to continue their tasks, claiming that encounters with these mysterious water beings filled them with fear. The situation escalated to the point where Water Resources Minister Samuel Sipipa Nkomo informed a parliamentary committee that laborers were being driven away by mermaids, leading to significant project delays. To resolve the crisis, traditional leaders were called in to perform appeasement rituals. At the Gokwe Dam site, these ceremonies included brewing traditional beer, an offering believed to pacify the Nzuzu, mermaids, in Zimbabwean folklore. Following the rituals, officials reported that work resumed without further disruptions. If an entire workforce refuses to continue a project because of mermaid sightings, does that suggest a deep-rooted belief in their existence? Or could it mean they truly saw something unexplainable? What do you think happened in Zimbabwe? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Number 7. Hebridean Mermaid, Scotland. In 1830, off the coast of Babancula Island, Scotland, a routine seaweed harvest took a strange turn when a woman spotted an unusual creature in the water. According to reports, it resembled a miniature human, leading her to call for help as others rushed to get a closer look. However, the encounter took a darker turn when a group of children began throwing stones at the being, striking it in the back. Just days later, its lifeless body washed up on shore, reinforcing local beliefs that they had witnessed a mermaid. Witnesses described it as small and human-like, yet undeniably otherworldly. Though skeptics argue this could have been a misidentified marine animal, locals remained convinced that they had encountered something extraordinary. Number 8. Henry Hudson's Encounter. On June 15, 1608, during his second voyage in search of a Northeast Passage, English explorer Henry Hudson recorded an encounter. According to his ship's log, 2 crew members, Thomas Hills and Robert Rayner, spotted a creature in the waters off the coast of Novaya Zemlya, Russia. They described it as having the upper body of a woman, with pale skin and long black hair, while its lower half resembled a porpoise's tail, speckled like a mackerel. During this era, reports of mermaids were common among sailors. Many of these sightings were likely misinterpretations of marine animals, such as manatees, seals, or large fish. The vast unexplored ocean and the seafaring superstitions of the time helped fuel these enduring legends. Of course, not all mermaid sightings hold up under scrutiny. Some are revealed to be elaborate hoaxes designed to fool the masses. Number 9. Mermaid in India. In December 2017, a series of images and videos flooded the internet, claiming to show a mermaid-like creature discovered along the coast of Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, India. The visuals depicted a figure with a human-like upper body and a fishtail, quickly sparking intense speculation and debate. However, investigations soon disproved the authenticity of these alleged sightings. The so-called mermaid was actually an animatronic sculpture designed for entertainment. Constructed from wood and fiber, the figure included mechanical features that simulated breathing, making it appear eerily lifelike. Further analysis traced some of the footage to a Nicaraguan YouTube channel, JJPD Producciones, which is well known for creating fictional videos using computer-generated imagery. The channel's creators explicitly stated that their content, including the mermaid videos, was purely for entertainment purposes and never intended to be taken as real evidence. Number 10. Captain John Smith sighting. One of the most well-known mermaid encounters is often linked to Captain John Smith, the English explorer famous for his role in the early American colonies. According to popular retellings, Smith reportedly saw a mermaid in 1614, describing a creature with the upper body of a woman and the lower half of a fish. But is there any truth to this claim? Research suggests otherwise. The first known mention of this alleged sighting didn't appear until more than 2 centuries later. In 1849, French writer Alexandre Dumas published a story in the Gazette of the Union, recounting how Smith supposedly spotted a mermaid swimming near the shore. Dumas described her as having large eyes, a well-shaped nose, delicate ears, and long green hair. However, upon noticing her lower half, Smith realized she was not human. But here's the catch. Historian von Scribner found no mention of mermaids in any of Smith's original writings. Scribner traced the origins of this tale back to Dumas, suggesting it was a fabrication designed to enhance his own fictional works. Still, some sightings are harder to explain. When a diver in Mexico claimed to capture a mermaid on video, the footage was so convincing that it sparked a massive debate. But was it too good to be true? Number 11. Cave swimming. Mexico. In 2016, a diver exploring an underwater cave in Cancun, Mexico, posted a video claiming to have captured footage of a real mermaid. According to his description, as he descended into the cave, he spotted the silhouette of a creature with a human-like upper body and a fish-like lower half. Convinced that he had filmed undeniable proof of mermaids, he shared the footage online, fueling speculation. At first glance, the video appears impressive, perhaps even too convincing. The uploader stated that others were present in the cave, but he was the only one with a camera, raising doubts about the authenticity of the footage. Despite the bold claim, the video failed to gain widespread attention or verification from credible sources. With no supporting evidence and a lack of expert analysis, this so-called mermaid sighting has been widely dismissed as a hoax. If you were the only one to witness something incredible, would you expect people to believe you, or would they dismiss it as a hoax? Do you think this diver really saw something, or was it all just for attention? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel to discover more interesting things. Number 12. Japanese soldiers' reports. In 1943, during World War II, Japanese soldiers on Indonesia's K Islands reported encounters with orangutan, meaning human fish. Locals described these creatures as nearly 5 feet tall, with pinkish skin, humanoid faces, spikes on their heads, and carp-like mouths. Instead of fishtails, they had webbed, frog-like legs ending in talons. One report came from soldiers patrolling a lagoon. They saw a thrashing in the water before an orangutan leaped onto a rock, making a strange gurgling, burping noise. Another appeared, swimming toward them. Uncertain of the threat, they fired their weapons, but the creatures vanished. Sergeant Taro Horiba later examined a lifeless specimen, confirming its strange features. Despite his efforts, no formal study followed, leaving the true nature of the Orang icon a mystery. Sometimes mermaid encounters attract more than just curious onlookers. They attract million-dollar rewards. Number 13. Kiryat Yam sightings. In 2009, the coastal town of Kiryat Yam near Haifa, Israel, gained international attention after multiple reports of a mermaid-like creature. Witnesses described a being resembling both a young girl and a dolphin, seen performing acrobatic leaps at sunset before vanishing into the Mediterranean Sea. One of the first to speak out was Shlomo Cohen, who claimed he and his friends saw a woman lying on the sand in an unusual way. As they got closer, she suddenly leaped into the water, revealing a fishtail before disappearing. The growing number of sightings led the Kiryat Yam municipality to offer a $1 million reward for undeniable proof, such as a verified photograph. The offer sparked media frenzy, with the town betting that the tourism boost would outweigh the prize money. NBC's Destination Truth even sent a team to investigate. After a week of filming, they claimed to have recorded a human-like figure diving into the sea. Though marine experts deemed the footage inconclusive, they could not entirely dismiss the possibility that something unexplained was lurking in the waters. Number 14. Archaeological mermaid skeleton. One of the most intriguing artifacts linked to mermaids is a mysterious skeleton housed in the National Museum of Denmark. According to reports, a farmer discovered the remains while plowing his field, an unexpected find that echoes some of history's most significant archaeological discoveries, many of which have been unearthed on private land. Over the years, several alleged mermaid skeletons have surfaced, often sparking debates about their authenticity. However, this particular specimen stands out as one of the few displayed in a prestigious national museum, adding a layer of credibility that similar findings often lack. And the mysteries don't stop there. As recently as 2023, a strange body washed ashore, leaving locals questioning whether it was just another decomposed animal or something far more sinister. Number 15. Keppel Sands skeletal remains. In July 2023, a mysterious carcass washed ashore on Long Beach in Keppel Sands, Queensland, Australia, sparking widespread speculation. Bobby Lee Oates, 34, discovered the 6-foot-long remains, describing a human-like skull, an elongated jawline, and patchy hair resembling that of a cow or kangaroo. The body appeared to have a tail or limb, leading Oates to say it was exactly like a mermaid shape but hairy. Photos quickly spread online, igniting debates. Some believed it was a decomposed dolphin or dugong, while others suspected a terrestrial animal. Rob Deville, a marine expert from the Zoological Society of London, stated the remains definitely belonged to a small cetacean, such as a whale or dolphin. Despite expert opinions, the exact species remains unconfirmed, fueling public curiosity. Number 16. New Zealand mermaid. Off the coast of South Island, New Zealand, a group of 7 fishermen from Papua New Guinea stumbled upon what they initially believed to be human remains on the beach. Concerned, they immediately contacted local authorities. However, upon closer inspection, officials determined that the skeletal remains did not belong to a human, but rather to a creature displaying both human and fish-like features. This shocking discovery quickly sparked speculation, with many believing the fishermen had uncovered the resting place of a mermaid. While some suggested it could be the decomposed remains of an unknown marine species, others argued that it might have been a case of misidentified sea life. Despite widespread debate, no definitive conclusion was reached, leaving the mystery unsolved. But mermaid lore isn't just about sightings and skeletons. Some cities have embraced mermaids as part of their culture, creating entire artistic movements dedicated to them. Number 17. Norfolk Mermaid Discovery. In 2022, the city of Norfolk, Virginia, continued its celebrated tradition of showcasing mermaid sculptures throughout its urban landscape. This initiative, known as Mermaids on Parade, began in 1999 when local attorney Peter Decker proposed the idea as a tribute to Norfolk's deep-rooted maritime history. Over the years, the city has embraced this tradition, commissioning hundreds of uniquely designed mermaid sculptures, each crafted by local artists, to reflect Norfolk's artistic and nautical culture. For those interested in experiencing this collection firsthand, the Norfolk Arts Commission offers an interactive map detailing the locations and artistic details of each mermaid installation. Additionally, visitors can join guided experiences such as the Best of Norfolk Mermaids Tour, which provides deeper insights into the stories and symbolism behind these sculptures. While these mermaids are artistic creations rather than cryptid sightings, their presence continues to fuel the fascination with mermaid mythology. And in some places, the legend of mermaids isn't just told, it's performed, in a spectacle that has drawn crowds for decades. Number 18. Weeki Wachee Springs Performers. In the heart of Florida, Weeki Wachee Springs has captivated audiences for decades with its iconic underwater mermaid performances. Unlike cryptid sightings, these mermaids are real-life performers, adorned in elaborate fishtails, gracefully executing synchronized ballet routines in the crystal-clear waters of the Weeki Wachee River. The attraction was founded in 1947 by Newt Perry, a stunt swimmer and entertainment promoter. Using his expertise in underwater performances, he trained the first group of mermaids, launching what would become one of Florida's most beloved tourist attractions. Over the years, Weeki Wachee Springs has drawn visitors from around the world, proving that the fascination with mermaids remains as strong as ever. Recognizing its historical and cultural significance, Weeki Wachee Springs was officially added to the National Register of Historic Places in 2020, ensuring its preservation for future generations. While these mermaids are performers, their enduring presence highlights humanity's deep-rooted curiosity about aquatic humanoids. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next topic you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.